What if you could do
What
it
if you
all
could do
over?
it all
The Uncanny Allure
the
of Our
uncanny
Unlived
allure
Lives by Joshua
by
Roth.
Joshua?
Once,
Once,
in another life, I was a tech
I
founder.
was a tech
It was the late 90s,
founder.
when the
It was
web
late
was young,
90s when the
and
web was
everyone
young,
was
and
trying to
everyone was
cash in
trying to
on the
cash in on
dot-com
the
boom.
dot-com boom.
In
In
college, two of
college,
my
two of
dorm
my
mates and I
dormmates
discovered
and
that
I
we'd each started an internet company in high school,
company in high
and we
school,
merged them
and
to
we
form a
merged them
single
to form a
teenage
single
megacorp.
teenage
For around
megacorp. For
$600 a
around
month,
$6
we
a
rented
month,
office
we
space in
rented
the
office
basement
space
of a
in the
building in
basement of a
town.
building in town.
We made
We made
websites and
websites
software
and
for an early
software
dating
for early
service,
dating
an
service,
insurance
an
claims
insurance
processing firm,
claims
and an
processing
online
firm,
store
and
where
an online
customers
store where
could
customers
bargain
could
with a
bargain
cartoon
with a
avatar
cartoon
for
avatar
overstock
for
goods.
overstock,
I lived large, spending the money I
spending the
made on
larger I
tuition,
made
food, and a
food
stereo.
and a stereo.
I liked
I
this
like this
entrepreneurial existence,
entrepreneurial
its
existence.
ambition,
Its
its
ambition
scrappy
is
near-future
scrapping near
velocity.
future velocity.
I thought I might move to San Francisco
San
and work in tech.
Francisco in
I
tech,
saw a
working
path,
tech. I
an
saw a
opening
path,
into
an
life.
opening to life.
But as the
But as
dot-com
the
bubble
dot-com
burst,
bubble
our
burst,
client's business was
business
acquired by a
was
firm
acquired by
that
a
was
firm
acquired by another
that
firm that
acquired
didn't
by
want
another
what we'd
didn't
made.
want what they made.
Our invoices
Our
went
invoices
unpaid.
in that paid.
It was senior
It
year,
was senior
a
year,
fork in the
a
road.
fork in the road.
We closed our
We
business and moved out of
closed
the
it
office.
and moved out
A few
the
days
office.
before
A few days
graduation,
before
when I went to
graduation,
pay
when
my
I went
tuition
to pay
bill,
my tuition
a
bill,
girl on the
a girl
elevator
on the
struck up
elevator
a
struck
conversation,
up a conversation,
then got off at her
then
floor.
got off the floor.
On my ride down,
On my
she
ride
stepped
down,
on for
she
a second
stepped
time,
down for
and
a
our
second time.
conversation
Our
continued.
conversation continued.
We started
We
dating,
started
then went to
dating,
graduate
then went to
school in
graduate
English
school
together.
in English together.
We got married.
We got married.
I became a journalist,
became a journalist,
and we had a son.
we have a son.
I now have a life,
I now have a life,
world,
a world,
a story.
a story.
I'm me,
I'm me,
not him,
not him.
whoever he might have
Whoever he
turned out
might
to be.
have turned out to be.
What if you could velocity?
Velocity.
I thought I might move to San
I moved
Francisco
to San
and work in
Francisco
tech.
and work in tech.
I saw a path,
I saw
an
a
opening
path,
into
an
life.
opening to life.
But as the dot-com
the
bubble
dot-com
burst,
bubble
our
burst,
client's
our
business was
client's
acquired by a
business was
firm that was
and
acquired by another
acquired by
firm
another firm
that didn't want what
that
we'd
didn't
made.
want what we
Our
made.
invoices went
Our
unpaid.
invoices unpaid.
It was senior
It
year,
was a
a
senior
fork
year,
in the
a
road.
fork in the road.
We closed our
We
business
closed our
and moved
business
out of the
and moved
office.
out of the office.
A few days
A
before
few days
graduation,
before graduation,
when I went to pay my tuition bill,
my tuition bill,
a girl on the elevator struck up a
struck
conversation,
up a conversation,
then got off at her
then
floor.
got off at the floor.
On my ride
On my
down,
ride
she
down,
stepped on
she
for a
stepped
second
down
time,
for a second
and
time,
our conversation
continued.
We started
We
dating,
started
then
dating,
went to
then
graduate
went to
school in English
graduate school
together.
in English together.
We got married.
We got
I
married.
became a journalist, and we had a
and
son.
we had a son.
I now have a life,
I now had
a
a
world,
life,
a story.
a world, a story.
I'm me,
I'm
not
me,
him,
I'm
whoever
me,
he might have
not
turned
him,
out to be.
whatever I turned out to be.
What if you
What
could
if
do
you
it
could
all
do it
over?
with all over?
The uncanny
The
allure
uncanny
of
allure
our
of
unlived
our
lives
unlived lives
by Joshua
by
Roth.
Joshua Roth.
Once,
Once,
in another life, I was a tech
I
founder.
was a tech founder.
It was the late
It was the
90s,
late 90s
when the web was young, and everyone was trying to cash in on the dot-com boom.
dot-com boom.
In college,
In
two of my dorm mates and I discovered that we each started an internet company in high school, and we merged them to form a single teenage megacorp. For around $600 a month, we rented office space in a basement in a building in town. We made websites and software for an early dating service, an insurance claims processing firm, and an online store where customers could bargain with a cartoon avatar for overstock goods. I lived large, spending the money I made on tuition, food, and a stereo. I liked this entrepreneurial existence, its ambition, its scrappy near-future velocity. I thought I might move to San Francisco and work in tech. I saw a path, an opening into life. But as the dot-com bubble burst, our client's business was acquired by a firm that was acquired by another firm that didn't want what we'd made. Our invoices went unpaid. It was senior year, a fork in the road. We closed our business and moved out of the office. A few days before graduation, when I went to pay my tuition bill, a girl on the elevator struck up a conversation, then got off at her
conversation, then
floor.
got off her floor.
On my ride
On
down,
my ride
she
down,
stepped on
she
for a
stepped
second
on
time,
for a second
and
time,
our
and
conversation
our
continued.
conversation continued.
We started dating,
We started
then
dating,
went to graduate school in
went to
English
graduate
together.
school in English together.
We got married.
We got
I
married.
became a
I
journalist,
became a
and we had a
journalist,
son.
and we had a son.
I now have a life,
I now
a
have
world,
a life, a
a
world,
story.
a story.
I'm me,
I mean,
not him,
not him,
whoever he might have turned
whoever
out to
he
be.
might turn out to be. What if you could do it all over? The Uncanny Allure of Our Unlived Lives by Joshua Rothman. Once, in another life, I was a tech founder. It was the late 90s, when the web was young and everyone was trying to cash in on the dot-com boom. In college, two of my dorm mates and I discovered that we'd each started an internet company in high school, and we merged them to form single. Teenage MagCorp. For around $600 a month, we rented office space in the basement of a building in town. We made websites and software for an early dating service, an insurance claims processing firm, and an online store where customers could bargain with a cartoon avatar for overstock goods. Avatar for overstock goods. I lived large, spending the money I made on tuition, food, and stereo. I like this entrepreneurial existence, its ambition, its scrappy, near-future velocity. Near-future velocity. I thought I might move to San Francisco and work in tech. I saw a path, an opening to life. But as the dot-com bubble burst, our client's business was acquired by a firm that was acquired by another firm that didn't want what we made. Our invoices went unpaid. It was senior year, a fork in the road. We closed our business and moved out of the office. A few days before graduation, when I went to pay my tuition bill, a girl on the elevator struck up a conversation, then got off at her floor. On my ride down, she stepped on for a second time, and our conversation continued. We started dating, then went to graduate school in English together. We got married. I became a journalist, and we had a son. I now have a life, a word, a story. I'm me, not him, whoever he might have turned out to be.
What if you could do it all over?
What if you could do it all over? The uncanny allure
by Joshua Rothman.
Unlived lives. Once, in another life,
I was a tech
founder.
It was the late 90s, when the web was young, and everyone was trying to cash in on the dot-com boom. In college, two of my dorm mates and I discovered that we'd each started an internet company in high school, and we merged them to form a single teenage MagPo. For around $600 a month, we rented office space in the basement of a building in town. We made websites and software for an early dating service, an insurance claims processing firm, and an online store where customers could bargain with a cartoon avatar for overstock goods. I lived large, spending the money I made on tuition, food, and the stereo. I liked this entrepreneurial existence, its ambition, its scrappy near-future velocity. I thought I might move to San Francisco and work in tech. I saw a path, an opening into life. But
But as the dot-com bubble burst, our client's business was acquired by a firm that was acquired by another that didn't want what we made. Our invoices that paid.
It was senior
It
year,
was senior
a
year,
fork in the
a
road.
fork in the road.
We closed our business and
I
moved out of
closed
the
business
office.
and moved out of the
A
office.
few days before graduation, when I went to pay my tuition bill,
a girl on the elevator struck up a conversation,
then got off at
the floor.
On my ride down, she stepped on for a second time, and our conversation
And
continued.
our conversation
We started dating,
continued. We started
then went to
dating,
graduate
then we
school
took
in English
graduate
together.
English together.
We got married. I became a journalist, and we had a son.
We had a son.
I now have a life,
I now
a
have
world,
a life,
a story.
a world, a story.
I'm me,
I'm me,
not him.
not him.
Whoever he might have turned out to be.
Turned out to be.
We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with.
Selection from The Hill We Climb by Amanda Georgeman. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be, a country that is bruised by war, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and interior will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders becomes their burdens. But one thing is certain: if we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with.
We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain: if we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. We will not march back to what was, but move move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might, and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with.
Joe Biden's inaugural address. My fellow Americans, in the work ahead of us, we will need each other. We will need all our strength to persevere through this dark winter. We are entering what may well be the toughest and deadliest period of the virus. We must set aside the politics and finally face this pandemic as one nation. I promise you this. As the Bible says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. We will get through this together. The world is watching today. So here is my message to those beyond our borders. America has been tested, and we have come out stronger for it. We will repair our alliances and engage with the world once again. Not to meet yesterday's challenges, but today's and tomorrow's. We will lead not merely by the example of our power, but by the power of our example. We will be a strong and trusted partner for peace, progress, and security. We have been through so much in this nation. And in my first act as president, I would like to ask you to join me in a moment of silent prayer to remember all those we lost this past year to the pandemic. To those 400,000 fellow Americans, mothers and fathers, husbands and wives, sons and daughters, friends, neighbors, and co-workers. We will honor them by becoming the people and nation we know we can and should be. Let us say a silent prayer for those who lost their lives, for those they left behind, and for our country. Amen.
Amen.